And look, let me first say we thank and praise God we all made it here safely today. I pray to God that your return and my return will be equally as safe. I had to fly through all them storms and stuff to get in here, so I was planning on breaking my fast with your meal here with you, and I got here so late. And so I called my wife and said, I have to go up and speak, and I haven't had time to eat. And she said, well, that little ginseng, you know, little ginseng I used to send you? She said, take a couple of those and then eat after it's over. So I popped 2 ginsengs. And those of y'all been sitting there with me, you know, I keep getting up and leaving and coming back, and I'm feeling strange, and I realized I took my Viagra by mistake. So y'all know I got to talk quick. Because when it kick in, it have no mercy. Let me kind of straighten something else out too. To Honorable Brother Patterson, I just want to say to you, you were supposed to receive that the award next year. The capitalist social award. I was getting it this year. But when they checked my background out and found out my car had just been repossessed, and I needed a cosigner, they said, well, you know capitalists.
Andy?
And so, Andy, we here, and I just love this book to celebrate your 75th birthday.
I want to say, first, I'm honored to be here.
And everybody been coming out talking about happy 75th, happy. That's the wrong word. See, Andy,
quite half his life.
You can have a happy with a cheap bottle of wine.
I remember when we worked.
I want you to have a joyous 75th year. So I had
represented our country in the United Nations.
The bellman bring you 3 cases of Viagra up to your suite. So everybody talk about they hope you live 75 more. I just want you to have a good year, all year. And I hope you don't start talking like old folks, especially old black folk. They be, you old black folk be talking stuff to these young kids that don't even make no sense. There's some black folks the other day telling me, I don't know what's wrong with these young'uns today. When we was their age, we didn't have to lock no door. You didn't have nothing. These black folk talking about, I wish we could go back to the good old days. You know they lying. I'm 75 years old. I remember the good old days. The only thing about the good old days was they left. We were so poor and hungry and raggedy when I was a child. The best day we had in our house was Halloween. That's the day you could wear your natural clothes. And everybody thought you was dressed for the occasion. Woo, look at Richard, got on shoes, look just like feet. So, Andy, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. I've been spending a lot of time in Washington, and those of y'all that had to fly from Washington, boy, that town is upset over that lady's book. Yeah, they got, no, y'all know what I'm talking about. They got that book with, see, white folks use different terms. They don't say prostitute, they say escort service. And then they sold it to ABC. But you know I got a good research team. I got a copy for us. And so I've already checked to see if I was in it. I figured I'd wait till I get here to check for you. I looked under minister, you're not listed on that page. I looked under black mayors, you're not listed on that page. I looked at Atlanta successful businessmen, that page missing. But I did find my name in it. But I'm not worried about it because I just cooled it out with some ghetto wisdom. The press came to me and they was going to run it, and I said, well, escort service, I said, yeah, that was me. I needed a cosigner, so I just went by there and had somebody escort me to Neiman Marcus. You know, you stop and you think about that. I love when Brother Clinton said you take different groups that have nothing in common and bring them together. I feel that way every time I look at TV. I listen to white folks talk about Cialis. No, that's on television. And they say, and if you have an erection that lasts longer than 4 hours, call your doctor. Now, that's called a treat where I come from. But it's amazing what have happened. I'm 75, you 75, since the time we was born. At first, wasn't no TV, and did you ever think you would see today, they would be talking about erections on TV? My 4-year-old grandson come to me and said, Grandpa, what's an erection? I said, go ask your grandmother. He came back, she said, she'll tell me later, but meanwhile, she said she hasn't seen one of them things around the house in 5 years. You know, sometimes we forget how swift and clever and intelligent you black women are. I've been married 48 years. I didn't realize how smart my wife was until Kobe Bryant got in that mess. You know, the white woman accused him of raping her, and he go back home and buy his wife a $4 million diamond ring. Now, if a white woman accused me of raping her, and I buy Lillian a $4 million diamond ring, she'll go get 2 more white women. Because she got enough sense to know where that ring come from. There's a matching bracelet and, you know. Well, we just come here, brother, just to say, you know, may you have many, many happy birthdays. I've always wanted to be 75. I'm not saying that because I am 75. But I just thought old black men was really cool. And now that I'm 75, I kind of wish I was back in high school, you know. No, every time I pick up the paper, I'm reading where teachers is having sex with the students. Man, if I had teachers like that when I was in school, I'd have had a perfect attendance record. I ain't see my mama now. Boy, where you going out here on Christmas Day with them books? I'm going to school, mama. Why you going to school on Christmas Day? I'm getting a little behind in my class, man. Don't stop, you know. I'm talking about the ghetto. Yeah. Where the rules don't change and the streets stay cold.